First thing I want to do is work on finishes with the leg in the middle position. The first thing you want to concentrate on is the position of your hands and the way that you have your hands locked. If the leg is in the middle, the first thing you want to make sure of is that the hand that's on the outside of the leg is on top. It doesn't make that much difference as to how you lock your hands. Personally, I like to grip my hands like this. I feel most comfortable with my hands locked like this, in this position. Okay, so the outside hand is on top. That's important. The position of your head should be positioned in his chest area. You don't want to get your head down in this area so that this man can put pressure down on my head and put me in a position so that it's going to be difficult for me to finish my takedowns. So from here, you're going to have your head positioned right up in his chest area. Now, the first finish that we're going to show, most people call run the pipe. Basically, what you're doing is taking this man from this support leg position. All you're going to do is move your feet in a circle, and as you do that, you're going to drop your chest on his leg and try to drop his hips down to the mat. As you make that circular rotation, you want to make sure that you move your feet and you stay up until he goes down. So from this position here, we're going to take short, choppy steps as we move him in a circle. As we move him in a circle, we're going to then drop our chest on his thigh, put pressure on his upper leg, and drive his hips down to the mat. Right here. Just like that. When he goes down, you should try to end up square to him. Again, the key to this thing is the way that you move your feet and the pressure that you put on him with your chest. From here, again, you want to keep your chest centered right up in his rib area. You take short, choppy steps, and as you move, you're going to drop your center of gravity, drive your chest down on his leg, and drive his hips down to the mat. Just like that. Let him go down to the mat first. Another technique that you can use from this position is just simply going with the inside hand back to the ankle. From here, with the same tight motion, we're going to drop our chest and drive him down to the mat. Okay, again, from here, you're going to come out front, take his ankle. Now, chest pressure, move your feet, and drive him down to the mat. Another technique that we can use from this position is just to simply back this man away from this leg, this way. As he starts to hop, you're going to lower your center of gravity and step with the outside leg and wrap both legs up. So from here, you get him hopping, right back into a double leg tackle. You would like to drive your shoulders right in his lower leg as you go back to lock his legs up. Again, you're here, you get him hopping on the leg, drop your center of gravity, lock both legs up, and drive him to the mat. Something else that we can do from this position is what I call knee blocks. You can take this man to the front or to the back. From here, what we're going to do is take this hand, drive it across the top of his knee. From here, we're going to move in a circle, take short, choppy steps, keep this leg elevated up in the crotch, and drive this part of his leg forward, here, until he hits the mat. Again, you have him here, and you can take this man one way with the fake, and then go the other way, or you can just try to break him down simply by going in front and driving behind that way. On the reverse side, you can do it by blocking behind his knee. From here, you're going to take your head to the outside. You're going to come in with this hand. Control this leg. Make sure that it's elevated up in your crotch, and you're going to move in a circle this way. So from here, we go here, head to the outside, keep the leg elevated, drive into him with your shoulder, and take him the opposite direction. Now, with the leg in the middle, oftentimes, this man will try to control your head. He's either going to try to take your head down and towards the inside, or he'll try to pop your head towards the outside. This will allow him to get a position so that he can defend your leg control. When that happens, I like to do this. When a man pushes my head to the inside, like such, what I'll do is turn immediately and go down for his ankle and try to take the leg out front, this way. He pushes you right in that direction. That's a real good time to change to a single leg so that you have control of the leg out front. If you remember, in my first tape, I said that this was the easiest place to finish this leg control from, or leg control takedown from, with the leg out front. Okay. If he takes the head to the outside, immediately you drop your head down to the outside and move up into a double position. From here you can lift and move right into a takedown. Okay, again. If he pops your head to the outside, go right into a double position, lift, take him down to the mat. Those are some things that you can do when the leg is in the middle. The other place that you're going to find this leg is on the outside. Oftentimes, this man will use the outside position to block and defend. So, from here, with the leg on the outside, one of the techniques that I like to do is to pull this thing all the way up on the hip, this way. And what you do is you lean your hip into him. You keep this knee high. The first thing we're going to show is just a simple trip. From here, we take this and we trip and drive him down to the mat. You know, once you get him in this position, one of the things that you might think about going into is just stepping into the leg and into a turn. Okay, again, he has the leg on the outside, you pull it up high and drive your hip into him. From here, you could trip, take him down to the mat, and then go into your Turk. You can also, from this position, go into a back leg trip and throw his head towards the mat in that direction, this way, that way. That happens all in one motion. So from here, you might need to take a little step. You come up, take him back that way, and straight back towards his back. Something else that you can do from this position is what we call a Russian scissor step. We back him up this way. As he starts to hop, we go down, we take this leg this way, we lift, take him down that way. Okay, again, we start to back him up, he starts to hop, we pull his leg out to the side, we go down low, catch him right at the knee, and lift, that way. Those are some of the more advanced techniques that you can use when the leg is either in the middle or up on the hip.